So, most of you have heard of this initiative called the school trip. The literal worst. That might put this thing into perspective. So, do you recall anything? If you are not in school anymore, like I'm in school, 8th grade, and this year there hasn't been any school trip. The last year's school trip, let's talk about that. That was the literal worst. Like I went to a trip where nobody went. They charged us lots of money, let's say $100, and then they said that they would put us in a 5-star restaurant, but what they did is they just put us in a guest house. It didn't even have a bed. Like, are you crazy? Why? Just why? And they charged the money for the 5-star thing, and then they said that we will make up for it later, and they never made it up. So we went to a historical place. It was Shantiniketan. Yes, the place is pretty nice. Like, if you ever go to the place by yourself, then it's pretty nice. Like, it's nice. But they showed us nothing. They just stay in your hotel, do some kids stupid stuff, and then we will go back. Like, what are we even supposed to do? Just sit in the hotel and just chat and roast each other? Is that what we are supposed to do by paying so much of money? And then they kept us like that for many days, like 7 to 8 days. In middle, they just showed us, see, this is a pond. This pond is known for its water and its fish. This is one of a kind. And yes. This is in Shantiniketan. So what? If it is in Shantiniketan, like there are 500 ponds behind my house. Just come and look at it and pay me that money. I will just buy better gear for my videos. Please, guys, please. So anyways, then another school trip. The last year, we went to a hotel. I mean a resort. They are both the same because they do nothing. There is just a room, so it blurs the line between a hotel and a resort. But anyways, the resort was meant to be a very nice resort. We were supposed to play some stuff. We had to pay money to go to that resort, but it was too small for 200 to 300 kids. It was meant for 50 people. Like, why? Seriously, why? Like, they took every class in the school. I mean, they took every class of grade 6 at the same time. Like, can't you take it one by one? Then it would be 30 students. This thing literally makes me cringe. So, anyways, then they said you can play in the field. But there was no place in the field. And the popular boys already took the field. And then they're like, you come. And then the other boys like, I will tell all your secrets. You. Go to hell. Yes. This is what literally happened at that time. And then came the snacks. Like, they were just like, take this bread cake and get out of here. Like, you said we would have a very good meal, but you just gave us a burnt piece of bread cake. Is that a good meal? For people who are wondering what bread cake is just like, for Indians it's roti, and for people who are not familiar with bread cake, it's just, you take some wheat, then you make a circle, not a sphere, a circle, and then you bake it. Yes, something like that, till the yeast rises, and then you just punch a hole in the bread cake, or you just press the bread cake, and then your bread cake is ready. And that too was burned. Like, what are we supposed to eat it with? Like, you have to have something to eat it with. Like, you don't eat French fries without sauce. So they gave us sauce. They literally gave us sauce with bread cake. Like, why? Can't you give us some potatoes? You said we would have a gourmet meal. And now all I'm asking for is a decent meal. And you give us burnt bread cake with a sauce. And I hit my hand in the chair, on the chair, against the chair again. Yes, because this stuff literally makes me cringe so hard. So I keep hurting myself and do self-damage if the school trips weren't so bad. So let's come to the last year's school trip. So the last year's school trip was, the last to last year's school trip was pretty similar. Like, you had this small puddle of a resort, and you didn't even have enough beds. Like, it was 1 to 2 days, and you didn't have enough beds. You literally had to do Hunger Games for bread. Bed and bread. Yes, and bread. So I didn't have a bread. I didn't have a bread and I didn't have a bed. I literally slept on the ground. And the ground was freezing cold, like it was winter, come on. And at that place, it literally reached minus a cajillion degrees. Like, how can you let me sleep on the ground? And all the cool kids were sleeping on the bed. Like, why? Why can't you book a decent resort or something like that? Anyways, the teachers slept on the beds. Yes. And we literally had to do Hunger Games for the bread and the bed. Why do I keep mixing bread with the bed? Yes, because it again blurs the line, because we didn't even get food and we didn't get some sleep. So it's 2 in 1. And you have to pay money. So it's 3 in 1. Misery. Whole new type of misery. You pay money, you go to a place, you don't get food, you don't get sleep, and you come back. Okay, I got food, but it was that good. Like, it was literally burnt bread cake with some sauce. Oh, worse than that. But still, I'm not complaining. Like, at least I got some food. So that's the planning of our school. Like, that is literally the best planning of our school. Not the best. I didn't go to the best. Because I always miss out on the best, because I was sick. So our school took people to Disneyland. You know Disneyland? Yes. So Disneyland was good. Like, Disneyland India, not Disneyland. It was Nico Park. Yes, my school is in India. Is that Disneyland in India? There's not. So there's Nico Park, the equivalent of Disneyland. But still, Nico Park has fun rides and all that. So I missed out on that. I don't know why. I regret. That was before our exams. That was some kind of a refreshment. Like, you can play, you can do whatever you want, whatever in the world you want. But I missed out on that. And they even gave free voucher coupons to whoever came that day. And I missed out on that. Like, yeah, sure, I missed out on that. And then comes the final blow. That is my first school trip. Like, it was the best of the school trips I went to. Like, it was somewhat decent. I got good food. I had fun. I had some friends that time. Yes, I had friends at that time. So I was in grade 1, where everyone was friends with each other. So there was no grouping, okay? There was no grouping. Like, everybody was everyone's friend. Like, we weren't that kind of cringy kids at that time. We later became cringy. But we weren't cringy at that time. We were very cool at that time with each other. So then, I had a ton of fun. I played tag with my friends. I also played hide and seek with my friends. I danced my feet off. Like, it was good. It was very good. I saw some birds. I fed some rabbits. I fed some birds. I fed some pigeons with bread. Like, we had sufficient bread to feed the pigeons. Like, can you imagine that? That was the best of my school trips. Literally the best of my school trips. So, now I've talked about the best and the worst. Now let's talk about bullying in school trips. Yes, there are a lot of bullies. Like in the bus. Yes, I will talk about the bus later if I have time to, because only 8 minutes are left. But the bullying in the school trip is that, see, there's a game, like you have to sing something and then the other person sings after you has to sing with the letter that you end your song with. So I was just terrible at singing and I had to sing because of this teacher who wanted to make our school trip a little better. Yes, I thank that teacher, but still I didn't know how to sing. Like, I was watching the scenery, all good, but the teacher felt like I was sad, so he said that I had to sing. And I was terrible at singing. I said no, but then the teacher said, no, you had to sing. Or else, people will know you cannot sing. So then, at that time, I was not like, yes, all the people should know that I don't know how to sing. I was like, I have to prove that I'm the best. So I sang whatever I could. Like, I literally sang this, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay, better than that. But still, I made a fuss of myself. And then I got bullied about my singing skills. So, the moral of this fact is that never sing in that game. I don't know what's the English for it. Never sing in that game when you don't know how to sing. Never participate in that game where you have to act out a movie when you don't know how to act, because I also thought that now my fun is made in my singing skills, so I have to make it up for in my acting skills. Now, don't get me wrong, at that time I was pretty good at acting. Like, I got the main role 3 times for the school play. Yes. But still, I got the movie wrong. Wow! And then I made my team lose. Like, they had these teams. And then my acting skills were questioned. And my school has this terrible system of auditioning. Okay? The terrible system of auditioning. They're like, yes, I know you act, you come. No, I don't know you don't. I don't know if you act or not, so you go. So then my acting skills were questioned. All my PA teachers were present. And I never got any role in the school play ever again. Like, I don't mind because I was good at acting, but I didn't enjoy it that much. I only did it because, yes, I looked cool when I was acting. And then I forgot how to act. Like, I forgot how to act. Like, I literally forgot how to act. At least I've got the commentary skills, am I right? Okay, that is also questionable if I got the commentary skills or not. Like, if you're enjoying this video, then yes, keep on enjoying my videos. You help a lot. You're the best. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Haha. Shout out to you. And you will have 1001 years of epic luck. Or until you die, whichever comes first. So, anyways, let's talk about the bus games. That's literally another level of cringe. Like, I was sitting with my friend, like my best friend at that time. He was kind of a nerd. Okay, he was a very big nerd, but I didn't have any problem because in India, and in grade 4, you kind of adore nerds. Yes, yes. So he he was like talking about stuff I didn't understand, but he was my best friend and I needed friends. So I was pretending that I was understanding. Okay, he also didn't have that many friends. Like, the friends he had were very good friends. Like, the friends he had were the friends I had, and they were the best. Shout out to all my friends. But still, I made new friends, but I never forgot my old friends. I still remember the times I tried to look cool in front of that person by instigating him to sing, and he didn't know how to sing. So he fell off the bus game. He fell into the category of the bus game's victim, and he was bullied for the same reason as I was. He didn't know how to sing. So all he sang was a space theme kind of song, and people thought that it was cringy. And he sang at a terrible voice, like, the space is a huge place. There are millions and millions of stars. Yes, something like that. So because of me, he got bullied, and that was bad and cringy, I know. But still, he was still my friend. And there was this one friend who was very good at crafting. And then what happened is, he like said, "Hey, you don't know how to craft." Like, he was just playing with me. And then I took it seriously and I said that, "Hey, you don't know how to play anything. Like, you don't know how to play cricket, you don't know how to play video games, you don't know how to do anything." And he took it seriously. So then we had a fight in the bus, and the bus driver literally had to stop the bus. And then he tried to cool us down because we were making too much noise and we were literally shaking the bus. Are you crazy? So that concludes my picnics and my school excursions, school trips episode. So hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, then what are you waiting for? Just like this video and subscribe, and we can be friends and we can eat lots of cookies. Yay! So let this thing end. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, so it has ended. It has ended. It has ended. So please check out my video where I talk about how the police came to my school. It would be in the description. So that's it for today, guys. If you guys have enjoyed, then please